Hello, Bo. Hi. So I made a mistake and we're having to fix that.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Wild Horse Broadcasting Super Speedway Series. As we take a look right there at your champion, defending, reigning champion of last season, Andrew Beach, and that number 71 vehicle there. So he's getting a little bit of drafting in with the 36 car of Ian Montrose. All right, we're kicking things off here at Daytona under the lights tonight. There's a look at the fan favorite, Trent Sneed, right behind Dakota Lee. As in the Wild Horse Super Speedway Series, we run a modified fuel cell. So therefore, we got to get a little bit of pit action going on. Hopefully not like that right there. Oh. Can't park there, Ian. Get a good look at that number 81 there for all the fans in the chat. Apparently, Nick somehow forgot to set a car up and a paint job. Nope, never mind. Nick's just running Sim Stamp. Ooh, it's not a good look for the lawyer from South Carolina. Let's look at the 01 car, Casey Graves. It's a sharp looking ride right there. All right, that's going to do it for practice. As we advance in here. As you see Nicky Riccio atop the speed chart there. See if he can go out here and set fast time and qualifying. We'll ride along here of Casey Graves as he's the first one to take the track. Never mind. I already know who the fans want to see. Right along with the 81 car at Trenton Sneed. Casey got Trenton there on that first lap. There's a look at Quinn Nelson, number 5 car tonight. Lucas run a Casey Kane throwback here. Lucas jumps up to the second spot. That was so close. All right, let's go over tonight's starting lineup here. Casey Graves in the 0-1 machine starting on pole. Outside him, Lucas Hoitzma. Matthew Stern starting third. Trenton Sneed fourth. Nick Euricchio out of South Carolina starting fifth. Dave Hoitzma starting outside of him. Championship favorite Dakota Lee starting seventh. Outside him, Montrose. Andrew Beach, your defending champion, starting ninth. Cliff Mullins 10th. Quinn Newton 11th. Paul Gallimore 12th. Starting 13th, you're going to have Daniel Llewellyn. Or 13th would be Cody McCork. 14th would be Daniel Llewellyn. $60 laps will be tonight's duration. Alright, sorry, I had to turn off the Gateway Nationals. I was too busy trying to tune into that as well. There's a lot of racing going on this weekend. Snowball Derby, Gateway Nationals, and WIldhorse Broadcast and Super Speedway Series back in action. And unlike NASCAR, I'm not going to try to sue the drivers. We're having the drivers sue me. Base cars off the track, and Season 2 is about ready to begin as Casey Graves brings us down to the green flag. The field takes off. The outside lane got a nice little boost there. Daddy Dave giving Trenton a nice push. So he pushes that 81 car out front just by a hair. That's Matthew Stern and Nick Eureka there on the bottom lane. It's Montrose, Daddy Dave, and Trenton Sneed on the high side. Trenton goes down, covers the inside lane, leaving Daddy Dave outside. Lap 1 is in the books. The inside lane starting to pull ahead there. Montrose trying to get Hoitzma up to the front here. Ooh, Trenton gets a little bit loose there. A little bit of pushing the pusher right there. Bottom lane breaks up, losing momentum. It's going to leave Hoitzma lead lap number 2 there. Graves giving Sneed a push down the backstretch. Montrose comes in for a good bump. Keeping that 79 just out by a bumper. As they go into 3, Trenton pulls ahead by a car length. Pretty much once that third car gets the bumper, the second car that lane can start pulling away. Now they add a fourth car. You see that bright number 3 right there, Dakota Lee. A little bit of shuffling going on up front there. Trenton gets shuffled out of the pack. Goes up to the third lane. He's going to have to drop all the way back. As you see the 71 car, the Spittin' Venom, your defending champion, Andrew Beach. Trent's making his way back there on the high side. Out front, you got Matthew Stern and that Skull Machine. There goes Dave Hoytsma on the outside of Montrose, just pushing away. .44 Cliff Mullins making his way up through the field there. Dave was able to get down to the low side, leaving Montrose and that sharp-looking 44 car, Cliff Big Daddy Mullins on the outside. The inside lane once again gets all jumbled up. Your top 3, Ian Montrose, Cliff Mullins, Dakota Lee. Then you go 2x2 as Matthew Stern and Dave Hoytsma are side by side. Then behind that you have Casey Graves, your pole sitter, and Trenton Sneed, fan favorite. Looks like Quentin Newton trying to make that third lane work. Him in 23, Daniel Llewellyn. Wallen pulls back to the middle. Gets right behind Trenton. See the 8 car, Nick Riccio, jump the outside there. He's trying to pick up Stern and Sneed. This field's starting to get single file quickly. And with this Orca car, you don't want to be by yourself. And as soon as I say that, they get to the backstretch and decide to start going 3 and wide. You see Dakota Lee, Cody McGork, Matthew Stern decide to battle it out right there. Dave Hoytsman's making a run there on the outside with Casey Graves. They said, Mr. Montrose, you've had the lead long enough. Here comes Daddy Dave to take over. There he goes, Hoytsma taking over. As he's got Casey Graves behind him, Matthew Stern third, Ian Montrose fourth, Cliff Mullins fifth, Nick Riccio sixth. Now Cliff's going to try to get that high side run for himself here. Big Will Powell up there in turn number 3, collecting Cliff Mullins, Andrew Beach, Daniel Llewellyn as well. As this brings everybody in, definitely time to get that fuel. All right, after the caution, Casey Graves out front, followed by Dave Hoytsma. Quinn Newton, third. Ian Montrose, fourth. Matthew Stern, fifth. Nick Uricchio, sixth. Cody McGork, seventh. Dakota Lee, eighth. Lucas Hoytsma, up to ninth. Paul Gallimore, 10th. Daniel Llewellyn, 11th. Cliff Mullins, Trent Sneed, Andrew Beach. They all came back in, top off there. Jeremy Scher rounding out your field, 15th. All right, lights are off the pace car. This field's about ready to go back under green. Casey Graves going to bring him into the restart zone. Green flag is out. Nick Uricchio trying to make his way out front here. Hey, Dave out front, followed by Quinn Newton. Ian Montrose, third. Casey Graves getting help from Lucas Hoytsma as they're trying to push by Dakota Lee right there. So car getting to the wall a little bit. Matthew Stern there in the Skull Machine. Just scuffing up the can a little bit. Steady Dave's protecting that yellow line. Quinn's not trying to make a move. They're working good together right there. There comes Montrose on the outside. Graves pushing. Paul Gallimore to the front. Dakota Lee has made his way up to the front here. Cliff Mullins on the outside of Andrew Beach pushing him, followed by Nick Riccio there on the outside. That top line trying to put something together here. Oh, and Dakota Lee goes around. Oh, these cars get real light and they start moving around. Dakota Lee got spun around. Sally for Dakota Lee there on throw a caution for a single car there. Him and Casey Graves are both sort of shell of luck right now. Out front, you have your defending champion, Andrew Beecher, on the inside at 71, being pushed by Nick Riccio. As Lucas Hoitzma is trying to make his way. With Cliff Mullins pushing there on the outside. Cody McGork coming up behind him. I'm not sure what's going on with the bit rates tonight, but they are dropping like flies. It's Lucas Hoitzma is out front, followed by Andrew Beach, Nick Riccio, Quinn Newton, and Paul Gallimore, your top 5. It's your top 10, pretty much all single file right now. That's it. I think, yeah, Montrose. All right, so your top 12, all single file. Trying to be. Oh, a little checkup right there. It's got the field split. As you see, Trenton Montrose go to the outside, followed by Cliff Mullins, Cody McGork. As we're halfway through this race. Sorry to anybody that was following us on the Facebook page, but we had to cut that stream to see if that's going to save any type of bit rate for the rest of YouTube. I don't know what the hell's going on tonight with this, because usually it's last night we tested and it's crystal clear. Come back tonight and we got problems. All right. But out front in that Casey Kane throwback, you got Lucas Hoitzma, followed by last season's champion Andrew Beach, the number 71 car, and Nick Riccio there in third in the 8 car. Ooh, Quinn Newton spins the inside there. As Ian Montrez gets into the wall. Dave Hoytsma and Daniel Llewellyn. That's going to bring out caution. They're just 3 wide there and get into each other a little bit and go around. I don't know if that was looked to be a little bit of net code right there. All right, while we're under caution, instead of running a commercial, I'm going to try to fix this damn. The leaders come down the pit. Everybody's trying to get some more fuel in. All right, pace car's about ready to jump off here. So we're about ready to come down to 24 to go. That's Luke Hoitzma, Nick Riccio, your front row. Andrew Beach, Lucas Hoitzma running off there on the inside lane as they got Matthew Stern right along with them. As Paul Gallimore and Nick Riccio there on the outside as they got Dakota Lee there, third in the lane. Here comes the outside lane with Matthew Stern, Nick Riccio. Matt's trying to make his way up to the front here. Trent Sneed back here in the middle of the pack. We got a big checkup. Paul Gallimore around. Yellow flag is out. Dakota Lee there on the outside of Paul. Paul just goes up, gets collected. Let's take another look at that angle. Preseason favorite Dakota Lee having some trouble here tonight. Cautions breed cautions. All right. Pace car is in. Matthew Stern out front, followed by Nick Caricia, Lucas Hoytsma third, Andrew Beach fourth, Cliff Mullins fifth, Casey Graves sixth, Ian Montrose seventh, Dave Hoytsma eighth, Trent Steen ninth, and Cody McGork round out your top 10. All right, we're getting ready to come here at the green. Space car's about ready to fall off. That's front row's about dead even going into 1 and 2. But Lucas pushes Matt way out front. They both get clear. That inside lane's just pulling away. As Cliff Mullins makes a hell of a move there to the outside. Take that momentum. He's going to run that all the way to the front. So he's waiting for Nick to give him a big push there. A little bit squirrely all over the back bumpers. Luke's pushing out all he's got. And Montrose, they're third on the bottom row. Trent Sneed's making his way up into the picture now. And Cliff Mullins is dead. Holy shit. Let's take a look at this in super slow-mo. As Nick's pushing there in the turn, we highly frown upon that. Slides all around the back bumper. Cliff gets turned around, and Cliff just starts turning and turning. Gets hit by Daddy Dave, and all of a sudden now Cliff's going over on his roof, back on his wheels, almost back on his roof. Now he's going to go up and over the 79 car. And then come back down. I mean, that was one hell of a wreck, if I may say so. And I mean, Cliff's still trying to drive it. Gotta give him credit there. Gonna ride along with Daddy Dave here. That's how quick it happens here. Pace car's off. Matthews bring him to the green here. So on the outside, you got Casey Graves, your bowl sitter, and Lucas Hoitzma in that 9 car. As is to just take off. But here comes Dakota Lee, back from the dead. So he has Andrew Beach right behind him. And behind him, he has the fan favorite Trenton Sneed. As Ian pulls up in front of Dakota Lee, try to get that high lane working. Holy shit. Oh. Oh, Daniel Llewellyn. Oh boy. Let's get and take a look at this one. His roof flaps didn't help him at all. Virtual thoughts and prayers out to Daniel Llewellyn after that ride. Casey Graves out front, followed by Paul Callamore. Andrew Beach is third, Cody McGork fourth, Nick Riccia fifth, Trent Sneed sixth, Liam Montrose seventh, Dakota Lee eighth, Quinn Newton ninth, Matthew Stern 10th. All right, green flag is out. Casey Graves is leading them. He's got Andrew Beach right behind him. Cody McGork and Paul Gallimore is going to be hooking up on the outside. We got 10 laps to go here. I don't know how many cars have got anything left in them. Up front, you got Andrew Beach pushing the 01 car out front. CS Nicaricchio right behind him in the 8 car. And Trenton Sneed sitting there in 4th. As Dakota Lee's trying to make his way. As you see, he's looking on the outside, Paul Gallimore. Last time he did that, it didn't work out too well for either of them. Quinn's trying to push Dakota Lee up there. Could have started to make his. Oh, shit. Caution's out once again. Oh, Montrose went up. Got into Quinn. Quinn got into Paul and just drove Paul right into the wall. When a side draft goes wrong in these cars, they just, you try a side draft and it instantly sucks you right into the next car. And you have that happen. All right, Casey Graves out front. Andrew Beach second. Dakota Lee third. Nick Riccio fourth. Ian Montrose fifth. Or actually, Trent Sneed's fifth. Ian Montrose sixth. Matthew Stern eighth. Cade McGork seventh. Eventually, they'll get lined up correctly. All right, here we go. 5-lap shootout. This Casey Graves takes off. Dakota Lee and Andrew Beach working together. They got a hell of a jump there. It's going to be hard to beat them unless they fucking wreck each other. And oh my god. Dakota Lee over the back bumper. Andrew wasn't able to handle it. And it spit Andrew right into the wall. You got Nick Riccio and Casey Graves out front right now, followed by Ian Montrose. We'll see if Dakota Lee's able to get up to him. As Dakota Lee has Matthew Stern right behind him. Montrose moves up. Dakota picks him up. As those three go right around Casey Graves and Nick Riccio. So we got 4 to go here. Three to go. Matthew Stern is out front. Here comes Casey Graves. They're on the outside. Trying to make something happen here. So we got 2 laps to go here. As Dakota Lee is out front with Andrew Beach behind him somehow. After Beach eating the wall with that right front, somehow that car is able to get back and push Dakota Lee to the front here. As they're coming down to the white flag. Montrose is making a run on the outside of Quinn. White flag is out. I don't see them making it back here. As front 2 get loose. They spin. Quinton's going to win it. Followed by Dakota Lee and Andrew Beach. What a way to end that race there. Holy crap. Boy, those 4 cars just got plowed into right there. Fuck you, YouTube. I don't know what beef you have with me tonight, YouTube, but my god, this has been horrible. I don't know what the hell's going on with the broadcast as to why I'm dropping frames the way I am dropping frames, because definitely isn't here. As the C2X guys are happy to celebrate that victory. Take that, Blake. Alright, let me get Discord here and find the top 3. Hey there, Andrew. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, congratulations on your 3rd place finish here tonight.
Thank you very much.
Why don't you go and walk me through tonight for you? Because it was one of them nights.
Yeah.
For you as well.
Yeah. Basically, we had a pretty good start there. Just kind of riding around, seeing how the car felt, seeing what we could learn. This is one of the first times I've driven this thing in a while, so I kind of just wanted to learn a little bit and not try and run up front too early. So around halfway, we started pushing to get through the front. I don't know how I missed that first big wreck or that last one right there in front of me. I mean, those 2 wrecks were really the only reason I had any shot at this. And on that last restart, for some reason, a notification went off on my computer, and thanks to Windows 11, it causes a full screen blink for iRacing and my VR. So that's always fun to have. So lost the shot at taking the front right there, but was able to recover. Almost got into it with Quinn and Lucas there down the back stretch, coming to 1 to go. It was a whole night there. So happy to come home with 3rd place. We'll take that and we'll move on to next week.
How many laps of fuel are you guys getting tonight here?
Roughly around 25 to 28, I want to say.
Oh, really?
It might have been closer to 30. I think it was like 31. I'd have to go get a full tank of fuel. My motor's blown. But I know it was a one-stop race no matter what we did. So I'd say it was like 30 to 31 laps.
Oh. Well, that was way off then. I thought we were still running modified fuel.
No, we were running the full fuel because 60 laps, you have to pit once. So if it goes green, that still provides the pit stop strategy. Yeah.
I guess I'm going to start reading the rules. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. That's not in the rules.
Okay, all right, cool. I'm off the hook. Yes!
Yeah, you're off the hook, bud. No, nobody said anything to if we're going to run modified fuels, and I might just be stupid and have not even asked it and thought that I asked it. But I looked at the fuel numbers, and 100% fuel with 60 lap races for Daytona and Talladega, you still have to pit once. So it really kind of works out where pit strategy's still in there. I'll look at it when we go to Talladega, since it's a slightly bigger track. It might turn into a fuel mileage race from the start, and those are never fun. So.
All right, well, go ahead and give your sponsors and everybody a shout out there, Andrew, and thank you for racing tonight. Congratulations once again on your 3rd place finish.
Absolutely. Thank you. Well, first I want to thank you for broadcasting. Coming back on
No,
for a
do
second
not. No,
season.
first off, fuck YouTube.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck's been going on tonight, Andrew. Do not thank me for broadcasting, cause
Well, I'm still going to thank you for broadcasting for spending your time watching us idiots race. So take the compliment and move on. Um,
I love you.
Side pipes in, I love you too. Side pipes in Newton, North Carolina. If you're in the Catawba County area, hit him up for any automotive needs, transmission, engine work, the whole nine. And if it's something that he can't do, he's definitely in contact with somebody who can get the work done. Um, Got to thank a sponsor that's not on the car, Hopeway. Again, if you're in the Charlotte area, mental health definitely matters. That's why my scheme for this is so important to me. It's personally been a tough year, but running this car to kind of help raise awareness to something that a lot of people are starting to talk about. So if you're in the Charlotte area and you're needing help, Hopeway is a great place to reach out and find that out. Stay Another Day, another suicide prevention company, running that on all my cars this year. All the guys there at C2X, Dakota, Ian, Trenton, Cliff, everybody in there. Always fun to race with those guys and get the team back together for these seasons. Yeah, I think that's about it for the sponsors, and we're gonna go party because once again we didn't win the race, so we've got a chance. We've got a chance at the championship again.
All right. Haha.
I got you, buddy. You want me to bring in Dakota? Okay, later, buddy.
Hey, Dakota, you got a copy.
Yeah, I got you, Bo.
Well, you have had an eventful night as well tonight here.
Yeah, crazy first start of the season again. Wish I could have repeated last season coming out of winter, but second place is just fine too, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, after the night you had, if I would have said there's no way you're finishing second, but every time I looked up, somehow that Connects car kept showing back up.
Yeah, I had a good set of teammates getting to the front. Our plan right there at the end failed massively. I wasn't trying to even get to the front. I'm just sitting there trying to push Ian to the win, push too hard, turned him in front, coming off four there. But I'm happy that me and Andrew still got in the top five. That's two for C2X, so we'll take that.
What was your feeling on running the ARCA car?
It's fun. They get a little squirrely when you're trying to push somebody, but and they get hot pretty quick. But other than that, I mean, the closing speeds are so much fun. You can really tell a difference between this and the last year's Xfinity car, for instance. Just the closing rate so much different.
Next week, we go to the Gen 6 next week?
Yep, Gen 6.
Oh, that's going to be lots of fun then.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, a little bit of redemption for myself and C2X as a whole.
Well, go ahead and give a shout out to everybody, Dakota, and congratulations on your runner-up tonight.
Thank you. Thanks, my buddy Picasso, making the paints. Everybody at C2X. The plan almost worked, so I'll try to do better on my part next week and making sure that plan comes to fruition. Thank you for the broadcast, and I look forward to next week.
All right, man. You have a good one. Thank you.
Thank you, Bo.
Hey, Quinn, you got a copy.
I got you.
Well, right place, right time for you tonight as you come away the victor.
Yeah, I don't even really know what happened there because I think I spent most of that race in the back. So, yeah, just, I don't know, just like you said, right place, right time. Just kind of the seas just parted, and I was like, oh, well, hey, I guess I'll just go ahead and take this. So that's pretty much all that happened there. I wasn't expecting to win that race until about 200 yards from the start finish line.
Yeah, I thought Ian had it. Then he just got a push and got loose, and he shot to the wall. And I thought you got collected up in it, but somehow you made your way through it, and here you are in winner's circle and season opener, winning it all.
Yeah, feels good. That was definitely luck. I feel like I caught every other incident out there tonight. So the fact that I was able to drive through that one, I'll take it. Good start to the year. Points later for at least a week.
I that's why I always hung my hat on trying to win the first race of the season, so that way I'd be like, hey, I'm the points leader.
That's right. Everybody bow down.
Yep. Yeah, you definitely ride that way for the first week.
For sure. It was a fun race there. It got wild at the end. Those things are you push and you can just. I think I pushed Casey there for a whole lap, and all of a sudden he just grabbed his bumper and turned him. So I was talking to him about it. Those things are just they're just so inconsistent. You can push the heck out of somebody for a lap or two, and then all of a sudden, boom, just turns them. So that happened to me early on. Happened there a couple times. I think that's what happened there at the end. So it was kind of putting that unpredictability out there, and it just went my way.
Well, man, gotta give a shout out to everybody, and once again, congratulations.
All right. Well, 712 breaks on Whatnot. Give it a follow. We'll be breaking again here, maybe at the end of the month, doing some NASCAR. But I believe next month we're gonna start doing some Pokemon, doing some baseball. So we'll be breaking some cards on there. The low